Hi, I'm Jale, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs for the month of December 2019. We're going to be starting off linking into spirit first to gain some sort of themes, overall insights. Tarot to get a bit more depth on you guys and what's going to be happening for December 2019. And then finishing up with oracle cards for outcomes. So let's just get a link in with spirit here. Why am I getting a Backstreet Boys song? I don't know what this song's called, but I think it's called I Want You Back. Yeah, I feel like you might be getting wooed this month. Let me just see what else they're going to bring forward. It's interesting because I feel like there's a bit of a dualistic nature to this. It's like, are they, aren't they? Is it real? Is it not? Yes, we're going to go ahead. No, let's hold back. Take your time with it, they're saying. Take your time with these things. It's not a rush. It's supposed to be a journey. Yeah, you might be required to sort of take some fairly big leaps here. Bit of a full card energy, which is just sort of requiring you to start afresh and take a leap of faith towards something. Let's see what else they're going to say. Yeah, if you are having someone coming back around, then you must decide if this is what you need. Okay, it might be what you want, but is it what you need? They just keep talking about, it's not about the destination, it's the journey, all right? So I'm just going to try and dig into that. I feel like it's going to be different for everyone. And obviously this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. You've definitely been manifesting something that I feel they're wanting to put in your path, but it's like how you deal with what is presented to you is going to be part of the outcome as well. If you've been dealing with it in a way that doesn't serve you, then it may take longer. There's going to be a lot of decisions coming up as well. They want me to talk about the eclipse. Okay, so there's eclipse on the 26th of December, but 22nd of December may be significant for you. 26th of December, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Jupiter and the South Node will all be in Capricorn. Okay, now Jupiter being the sign of luck, the planet of luck, expansion, rewards. Mercury about communication, ideas. Sun about the feminine, feminine energy. Masculine is obviously the moon is masculine. No, what am I talking about here? Okay, we're all mixed up. The sun is about the feminine. No, the sun is the masculine. The sun the sun is about the masculine. In terms of astrology and the energy, the sun refers to the masculine energy, and the moon the feminine. We're just about there. The South Node is about how you have kind of proceeded during this lifetime, what you reap, you sow. Could also relate to past life and karma. Okay, now with it being in Capricorn, this is the masculine planet. Okay, this is the paternal. Jupiter is also about the paternal. It's also about the husband, apparently. So I feel like there's going to be significant shifts around this time for you guys, but significantly as well, the 22nd I'm getting. They're also talking about manifestation here, but definitely if you're getting stop starts around this kind of month, just observe how you're viewing it and how you're dealing with it, because focus as much as you can on what you're grateful for, because again, it's going to help you manifest to get out of it and to sort of move through it and to work through it. Not so much escape from it, but working through it. This is about lessons as well. They're talking about karma here as well. Jupiter having just moved into Capricorn. There's a really significant link around the father here. It could be maybe you identify heavily around Capricorn energy. Maybe your father's a Capricorn, but there's something really, really strong energy around that. Everyone is going to be different. If you want more individual personalised insights into that, message me and we can do a basic astrological insight for that placement for £10, and then for more in-depth analysis I'll charge 30. But again, everyone's going to be different for that, but that's going to be really significant for you guys. Now, don't forget, we've also got, I'll talk about this more next month, but we've also got Uranus that's going direct on January the 10th. So it could be that until that day, around that time, it's the energy is a little bit kind of stifled, and there's a little bit of a cautiousness as well as a confusion. And it could feel that you're pushing forward around the 26th, but again, it could be, don't be surprised out before and after that if you're sort of being held back a little bit, or you feel like the energy is not as free flowing. They want me to go to the cards. Okay, so this is the Witch's Tarot. Let's get some insight here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, general collective of Scorpio, please. What will be happening for December 2019 for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs for December? I'm also hearing a pleasant surprise. Someone may be hearing something. Empress energy. This is the divine feminine. This could also pertain to fertility, hearing about a pregnancy, starting a new project, manifesting something you want, but this is very high vibrational energy. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. It could be that maybe you've taken a while to manifest this. It could be that you're now manifesting something new and it's going to take some time to kind of manifest this. We've also got the Moon, which is can be about illusions, can be about confusion, can also be about emotion. So make sure that your emotions are balanced. And again, with the Seven of Pentacles, it does kind of suggest what I mentioned before about it being not a race, not about the outcome, but the journey. And the Ace of Wands, renewed passion. I'm hearing the start of something new, a new passion project, again, with the Empress card, it very much suggests that. Moving away as well, because we've got the Five of Swords in reverse. Moving away from arguments and disagreements and stalemates, okay? And we've also just pulled the Ten of Swords in reverse. So an emotional situation that hasn't yet been resolved or hasn't yet come to conclusion. Now we've also got the Five of Cups in reverse, which pertains to the loss of a situation or perceived loss of a situation. But because we've pulled the Moon and the King of Swords, this is in relation to someone having to make a decision around their emotions. And again, King of Cups, Ace of Wands. This could be a fatherly figure. This could also be a water sign. So Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer. And we've also got air signs here. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Someone wants to start something with you, but it's like it's not time. There's just not quite. You've also got two male energies here. Okay. One could be a father figure. One could be the father of your children. One could be someone. There could be talk of a disconnect or a breakdown of a relationship here with the King of Swords and the Moon. But there's something hidden. It's like the arguments are being put on pause, but again, at the same time, it's not progressing forward. Let's get some more cards. What is the Empress and the Ten of Swords reversed? What is the Seven of Pentacles? What's the Moon with the King of Swords? What is the Ace of Wands with the King of Cups? What is the Ace of Wands? What is the Five of Swords reversed with the Two of Swords reversed? Okay. The only one, we've got three ace cards on the board. Okay. The only one card I don't see, one ace that I don't see is the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a lot of movement, a lot of kind of trying to start something new up here, but we don't have a solid commitment. But what I am seeing is that we do have a potential third party situation. Okay, now the third party could have children with this other person, or you could be currently pregnant with this other person, or they could be. The reason I'm saying that is we've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Okay, a situation that was probably meant to be closed out, or was supposed to be closed out. There's a renewal because we've got the Knight of Wands, okay? But it's taking its sweet time because we've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Cups in reverse with Justice. So essentially could be some karmic situation that's being resolved. The next column is the Moon, King of Swords and Queen of Cups. So this pertains to someone making a decision, a confusion around an emotional situation that ties to the Queen of Cups. But now we've got 2 men and 2 women on the board. So you could have a third party, and someone else that you're involved with could also have a third party. If you don't have a third party, then the person you're involved with has a third party. And this is about them coming to a conclusion or a decision, okay? There is a stalemate going on here, but there is clarity coming because we've got the Ace of Swords. Because it's a renewal of communication. I mean, the King of Swords is wielding a sword. So the King of Swords suggests to me that a sword will be used. Something hasn't quite been closed out, though, in order for that sword to be used. And I'm hearing stifled. I feel like someone's waiting for justice with this situation. Someone could be moving to and from you, in and out, and not really committing to something because, again, we've got the Knight of Wands. A bit of player energy there. Someone's talking, I can hear someone talking about it not being fair. And it feels like it could be from the masculine. There is also... Yeah, look, this person is totally retreated because they're in the Four of Swords energy, which is totally, they're not making a decision. They're actually kind of having a look as to what exactly the reality is. They do not want to make a quick decision because for them it's final and they know it's final and they don't want to, I'm hearing, have that burden. I'm hearing they don't want to have that burden on them. They think because it's them having to make a decision that they're under a burden, but they're not fully aware that also probably you are also having to make decisions as well. We've also just pulled from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, the Bluff card. So if they've sort of said or suggested, oh, you know, it's fine, I'm going to do this, and then that you're not seeing the results of that. Or maybe you're hearing them really kind of up in arms around your energy and sort of saying, I'm not doing it. And if you don't do this, then I won't do this. Or someone is bluffing in the situation here, though. There's also a resistance in their energy. They don't want to make the decision. They do not want to make the decision because, again, we've got the resistance card here. I'm just going to pull some more cards and then we'll stop showing the cards here. But yeah, they're trying. They don't want to be in the situation to the point where they're in a little bit of burying head in sand. They also, and if it's not them, it could be you. There's also this energy of they are probably resisting making a decision in terms of who they choose if there is a decision from their side, but they don't want. Put it this way: if there is a pregnancy that is happening here. Again, if you're not pregnant, then I would just be a bit careful around this time because it does suggest that is a high probability with the Empress card and all the other cards involved. That's how I'm reading it anyway. The fact that they're viewing, this person's viewing convention, they seem to have a bit of a sticking block around what should be the right thing to do. Not what they want to do, but what would society think? What would this person think? What would that person think? They're not viewing it from a point of view of what do I want? What's in my heart's interest? It's like they're taking a very kind of traditional viewpoint of what is the conventional thing to do here. You know, if I have a child, then I have to do this. It's like they think there's an expectation upon them, not because of love or anything, you know, heartfelt, but based on principles and morality and society. And it's like they're viewing it from their head rather than their heart. They just don't want to make a decision because they think everything's going to change. There's a bit of a controlling element around this energy where they don't like how other people might see them in this situation. They don't like the idea that other people might know. This is a very practical three-dimensional energy whereby they are probably very focused on either money or the good life or things that money can buy them or their status. We're getting a lot of Taurus energy, a lot of Capricorn energy out here. Also air signs are coming through. Okay, they know that the situation with you is different. They know the situation with you is different because we've also got innovation and intuition. Part of the reason they're bluffing is not only to bide time around the situation, but also because they feel like the principle of the matter or the morality of the situation doesn't sit well with them. And the only thing they're thinking about at the moment is that moral decision they have to make. Okay? They are prepared to wait a little longer before they do act because we've got the endurance card here. But they do not want to let go. There is definitely an element of them not wanting to let go. They don't like the idea that they've got to choose. That is one thing that is not sitting well with them. They don't like the idea that this is so up in the air because we've got the organisation card. But we've also got the secrets card. So let's see. I feel like this could be the pregnancy. But what is the secret, please, Spirit? What is the secret? Speculation. Okay. There's something around an investment. It could be the money. It could be to do with the child, if there is a child being born. It could be the fact that there is a third party, but let's have a look. I want to find out what this Ace of Swords was, and I want to find out what the secret is. What is the secret, please? I know everyone's going to be different. Okay, it's an interesting card to pull. What is the secret, please? Right. The situation on their end is a heavy one. And the reason I say that is we've pulled the revenge and manipulation card out. So I feel like they feel their hands are tied, which is why they're waiting. It could be that the Ace of Swords is the fact that they're finally realising that someone in the situation was manoeuvring around the situation for their own benefit rather than everyone's benefit. What is the Ace of Swords? Yeah, intuition. Someone is going to have a very clear, intuitive idea as to the reality of the situation and the secrets that are involved, potential manipulation and revenge that have been either previously encountered or that are being encountered during this month. This is about money. Someone wants money, okay? Because now we've got the riches card, all right? Someone wants their way and they want it for a very particular reason. I'm not feeling like my heart is being set on fire via love from this reading. And I'm not saying that, you know, that you're not in love with the person, or I'm just saying the whatever the other person is involved in this, it feels like status. It feels like they'd care more. And I'm not saying that, you know, your person, I'm saying that the other person outside of this that's currently potentially having, and let's clarify these cards first, but the other person that's potentially involved in this situation is viewing this from a three-dimensional level, which is money, rather than my, you know, my love or whatever else. Okay, so what is revenge, please, Spirit? What is revenge, please? Yeah. The revenge is they want money. We've got charity. They want someone to endlessly give, okay? And again, with it being the Cancerian card, this could pertain to the child. But let's have a look. What is manipulation? Wow. And we've got authority, okay? So this is about control. This is Capricorn as well. We've got Mars in Capricorn here. Again, very strong earth energy. Someone is trying to assert their dominance onto a situation in order for them to gain the upper hand. What is intuition, please? What is intuition? Yeah, again, assertion. They're trying to, like, rather than push that energy of the more material side, they're trying to see it from another perspective. Okay, what is riches? But someone I feel is very focused around money. Yeah. They're trying to, someone involved in this situation is trying to break out of a situation where they're having to rely on another person. Let's take the manipulation and the revenge card and let's get some more information via the tarot. Because I want to see what this is about. What is this revenge, please? What is this revenge? What is the revenge? Wow. Okay, so for revenge, we got Temperance reversed, Six of Swords reversed, and the Fool reversed. This is to ensure someone is, there's no healing, there's no fresh starts, there's no moving, navigating freely. This is about dominance, to be honest with you. That sounds really terrible, but what is this revenge, please, Spirit? Wow. I'm hearing someone else doesn't want them, but they don't want anyone else to have them. I've got the Nine of Cups in reverse, and I've got the Eight of Wands upright. So it could be that someone wants to rush off and travel and go to where they want to go, but this is totally being blocked right now. And the energy is not free. Let me just clarify one more card. This is really crazy. Yeah, look, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is a slow moving energy. It's like this energy will reach you, but it's taking its time because of all this other muffled noise. And like, again, we've got the Nine of Swords, which is fear. It's like that worry. And again, we had the Ten of Swords in reverse, didn't we? So the Nine of Swords is just this worry. And right, let's see. We had manipulation. Someone's trying to reap revenge on someone here and manipulate an outcome to control it their way, right? So what is the manipulation? And then we'll look into the secrets in the Ace of Swords. What is the manipulation? What is the manipulation? What is the manipulation? Yeah. There is definitely someone, because we've got the Karma card, which is Judgment, and the Seven of Cups, okay? We've got the Page of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups with the Ace of Swords. So I feel like someone is pertaining to have more choices and more options so that this person is within their grasp a bit easier, okay? With the Page of Pentacles, it's a very small offer, but I feel like because the Queen of Pentacles is directly underneath, it's like someone who is either in a commitment or someone who is in a stable environment, could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo. Could be a wife, or, you know, someone who has their finances together. They want to offer something, but it's like they can't because of this other situation. And the karma, which is judgment, and the Seven of Cups. Let me just pull more cards for that. Yeah, it's the King of Cups is usually about a father. So again, it's like stifling choices because now the choices have been limited. Okay, let's have a look. Eight of Cups with the Ace of Swords. What is Eight of Cups with the Ace of Swords? Yeah, look, Three of Cups. I feel like a bit of an ultimatum may have been made. Which is essentially why, if this person is not around you at the moment, I feel like there's a bit of an ultimatum. If you don't do X, then this. Again, don't forget we had the bluff card at the beginning. If you don't do that, then, you know, it. But they're also pertaining to... Wait, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. They're not... There's no clear communication. It's like... I'm just feeling like it's up in the air because this male that's within this situation, and again, whoever, take it as it resonates, it could be the female that's having to decide, but someone is the key person to make it in the decision. And at the moment, they haven't got all of the information. But when they do, because don't forget, we're getting a lot of swords cards energy with this singular sword, which is the sword of truth. It's the clarity card. Yeah. Again, Page of Cups. It feels to me like no one's making a decision until either a child is born or there's more information about the child. Now, again, if it's not a child from your kind of, you know, you're not pregnant, maybe the other person is. That is what they're holding on to. They're not, there's no, like, until they know. And I feel like this individual that's obviously, that does know the information around the child. Why do I feel like this person's saying that they don't know who the father is or something? Hang on. What is the secret? What is the secret? Yeah, there's a really extreme energy here. I'm just going to try and get more information on this secret. But it just feels like this energy is all over the place. Like it's really, there is not one solid flow of energy that I can hold on to and go, yeah, that's definitely what's going on for everyone. It's like, what's the secret, please, Spirit? What is the secret? What is the secret? The secret is the Queen of Pentacles. So, commitment. Solid commitment. Family, wife. What is the secret? And the male, and again, take it as a resonance. So, one person that's in a commitment with another person who's potentially becoming a parent. And it doesn't look like these people who are in the commitment are having the child. It looks like outside of that, someone is having a child. And it feels like that the person who is the father that's in the middle of this, and I feel like the person who has got maybe a partner and also someone else who's pregnant, has not got a clue what the heck to do. Because it could be that they are already in a commitment and they are just like, I have no idea what I'm doing. They are taking their time to decide. There's absolutely no way that this person is rushing into anything. And this is the thing. They do have heavy, strong emotions. Yeah, a child, son, the son. And it could be a male child. And that's not going to resonate for everyone. So what's going to be happening in December? Yeah, there's also a call for a third party to be dropped. So what's going to happen during December for this situation, please, Spirit? What's going to happen during December? Guys, this is really up and down energy. Let me just get more cards. A small offer will be made in relation to this situation, but it is not a significant commitment. It's like, I feel like someone's just going to be like, I promise to do this, I promise to do that, until they're able to offer more. But a cup of love is offered, Ace of Cups. But again, it doesn't look like a commitment's there because we've got Justice in reverse. And if someone is pregnant watching this, I feel like I'm picking up your morning sickness. If you suffered heavily from morning sickness, I feel like I'm picking up on it. Because I can feel it. I feel sick. So this could be a really emotionally harrowing situation for you. I'm going to be really honest with you, there is little to no movement. Because look, we've got the Page of Pentacles with the Six of Cups. We've got the Four of Swords now reversed with the Eight of Cups. Justice reversed, Ace of Cups. The High Priestess with the Seven of Cups. The Wheel of the Year with the Ten of Swords, okay? So we've got the Page of Pentacles with the Six of Cups, which suggests an offering towards a reunion or potentially the child. So it could be maintenance, child payments, that kind of thing, all right? But it could be a small emotional offer in terms of making plans in order for the situation to be resolved. Now, interestingly, we've now got the Eight of Cups, which suggests moving on and not staying around the situation. This is an emotional withdrawal. This is someone moving away. Now we've got Justice in the reverse with the Ace of Cups, where this suggests an imbalance within a situation, but a cup of love being offered. Now, this could be that they offer something to you, they walk away from the other person, and although, and again, Justice reverse could also be divorce or separation, and then that's when they're able to offer that cup of love, and that may be something you'll start seeing around the December time. With the High Priestess, this is the Keeper of the Secrets, okay? This could also be deemed as the other woman. And with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, this is about the secret potentially being exposed and choices now being narrowed down, okay? Now we've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse with the Ten of Swords, which is essentially about the end of a situation and it not changing. So I feel like we should be getting outcome cards soon. Yeah, it's like the outcome is Queen of Cups, which is essentially the mother, you know. What else is the outcome? What is going to happen here? But then we've also got the Six of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles, which is a secure, solid family unit. But it's also talking about a financial obligation, especially with the Six of Pentacles, which is about balancing of a contract or arranging an equal give and take. So this could be about them giving you money. This could be a practical solution to a child or a situation that's coming up that they are willing to provide in. But it doesn't speak, and that could be what's being offered. Maybe they're offering at this month to look after you, but again, that the sort of may have to wait a little bit later for something solid, more solid. Yeah, we just got Temperance in reverse. So this is usually, Temperance can be about long distance relationships as well. So maybe that's another issue. But Temperance also is about healing, spiritual healing. It's just like it's not quite healed, or it's not quite resolved, or it's not quite come to sort of an agreement in an emotional sense. It's like maybe in a practical sense, this person's offered or like felt obligated to offer something, but there's no mention of their feelings or what they're going to do. Or we've just got the Page of Swords. Now this person could be checking your social media. This could be a very quick message that is a bit sort of organized, straight to the point. There could be a bit of gossiping going on. It could be someone very in and out as well. But it could be you get very quick, sharp communication that is just very straight to the point. Very kind of, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm not prepared to do. That kind of energy. Yeah, and it's just very Nine of Swords energy. It's like that. It's not quite come to us the end of a cycle yet. It's like this person's very concerned about the situation, or you, both of you. But it's not quite fluid. It's not quite gelling. They're just saying time. This is not time. Again, everyone's having very similar messages at the moment. There's definitely something about this karmic kind of timing at play. Okay, let's pull some outcomes. Let's pull outcomes here. Okay, Spirit for Scorpio, General Collective of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs, please, for the month of December 2019. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs, please, for the month of December 2019. What is the outcome, please? What is the outcome? Interesting. Goddess of the Moon. This is very much like the Empress. Okay, so very much fertile energy. Look out for, obviously, whenever the moon is in Scorpio this month. Again, 26th of December. The moon is very much that feminine energy. Okay, but let's see, what is the outcome, please? So just again, if you're not pregnant at the moment and you maybe you don't want to be, just make sure you're protecting yourself. What is the outcome, please, for Scorpio? What is the outcome, please, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising? Yeah. There is a healing opportunity within this. Okay, daughter healing and happiness. But let's just see what else they'll give us. What is the outcome, please, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs? Yeah. What did I say at the beginning? Exactly what I said at the beginning. Journey. This is about a journey, okay? This is about how people are responding to you. Is it what you really need? Is it, you know, rather than what you want, look for what you need and what the sort of what people are offering and supporting you with. What is the outcome, please? What is the outcome for Scorpio? And again, I'm not saying everyone's going to get pregnant. I'm not saying that. The Empress energy can be about new projects, new starts, new beginnings. But very often it is, you know, especially with the other cards I've seen, it is really, yeah, the World, okay? So this could be someone at a distance, all right? This could be someone who is at a distance from you, and it's a practical arrangement to try and, you know, navigate around and to get near that person or to be connected around that person. But the World is ultimately a resolution. Something is going to be resolved, because the World is the last card of the Major Arcana, which is usually the ending of something or a resolution of something, something being tied up, wrapped up. That's a lot of cards. Outcomes, please. Pick another deck, they're saying. Okay. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs, the month of December 2019. What is the outcomes, please? Outcomes. Yeah, this is an ongoing situation that is probably going to be tied up, but it could involve you having to make a decision. Never-ending story. But there's something rewarding at the end of it, because we've got the treasure island. So there's definitely something that is going to be rewarded towards the end of this with the treasure island. Okay. And remember what I said about manifestation? This is a Imagine card, so make sure you're just keeping a track on your manifestation. And again, we've got the moon again. So I would be checking to see whenever the moon is in Scorpio, because I feel like that's going to be a really heavy influence. Okay, Archangel, therapy cards, Archangel cards. So Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and all Venus signs, please, for the month of December 2019. So general collective of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and all Venus signs, please, for the month of December 2019. What is the outcomes, please? Outcomes. Outcome. Yeah. There's a very strong healing energy around you. Okay. So this is the counselor card. It says, you are a natural counselor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So maybe that person that has been reliant on you came to you for the support, and now this time you're the person that's asking and requiring them the support. And how they're treating you at this time is going to be very clear as to what your decisions will be moving forward. Are they as willing to reciprocate support and guidance, not just financial, not just practical things to you? And if they're not, then why not, you know? What is the outcome, please? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and all Venus signs. What is the outcome, please, Spirit? All is well. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to, and with hidden blessings you will soon understand. Remember, we had the Ace of Swords at the end. So there is definitely going to be an element of clarity or understanding. But Spirit is saying we have it under control. You will be able to understand a lot more at some point within this month as to what exactly this is all about, guys. So I'm sending you all the very best. Hopefully this has been of some help. Tomorrow's reading is going to be Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and all Venus signs for the month of December. I'm going to be doing astrological place energies for the month of December until we do obviously the last sign, which is Pisces. Then we'll be doing pick a card. So I'm going to be doing 2020 energies, past life, pick a cards, you name it. Thank you for everyone who's been liking, subscribing, and sharing. It's massively appreciated. Thank you for everyone who's listening and watching. It means a lot. I wish you guys the best of luck, really. Have a wonderful December, Christmas time, New Year's, whatever you're celebrating. Take good care of yourselves. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best. Bye.